Hello DIYers, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I am going to share with you how I created some beautiful glam wall art, which is abstract wall art, and is inspired by Z Gallerie and Home Goods wall decor. So you guys, you can either use spray paint or acrylic paints to create this look. So I have a variety of paints here. I have them in the color schemes that I want to use, and I am using this 16 by 20 inch canvas from Michael's Craft Store. It came in a pack of 5. I'm only going to use 2. I should have used 3, but I only did 2. And to begin, I am going to spray paint the canvases white. Only because it gives it more of a base. It takes it away from that canvas look if I paint it white. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to let it dry. And once I have it dry, I am going to take some gold paint, and then I'm going to just spray paint my top portion of these boards. Now I'm putting them side by side because I want the decor to look uniform when I'm putting them together on the wall. So I want it to look like a set, basically. And I'm only going to use basically 3 primary colors. And I'm going to use the gold, this pink, and then somewhat of a grayish, very light gray color. And you're going to see how I do that. Now, you guys, I am no artist at all. However, I do enjoy painting from time to time. I don't get to do it much at all. But when I do, I'm just like a kid, and I just love just messing and, just getting my hands dirty. And so I am also using a sponge brush. That little black thing is a sponge brush. I think it is best to use a sponge brush when doing this type of painting because the strokes of a brush are seen when you use a paintbrush. And with the sponge brush, it's not that noticeable. So I am going to now darken up that smaller or the last half of the painting because the gray that I used was just a little bit too light. And I want to add it just a little bit more color to give it some contrast. And so you're going to see me do that. And another thing, you guys, there is really no right or wrong way to do this. Just get in there and just paint. Do not be afraid, and just let your hand do the work. Relax and just move the brush. I'm telling you guys, there was a moment when I thought I messed up the painting, and I was a little skeptical about it, but it came out very lovely. I absolutely love the way that the end product looks. And just control your hand, making sure that you just use different strokes. That's the key. Just different strokes of the brush will give you a different look. As you can see, when I was holding it kind of tightly, my brush strokes were kind of really close. And then when I just opened up and moved it more freely, then the strokes became more alive. So this is what it looks like before I add my crushed glass. You guys, I'm going to be using 2 colors of crushed glass. I am going to be using the silver and a pink. Now, before you guys ask, I buy my crushed glass from Michael's Craft Store. It is the Ashland brand, and it comes in a bag. Well, it used to come in a bag. Lately, I have been seeing it in like a plastic tube. It's the same thing. It runs about $6. But right after I get done adding this gold on there. Now, this is the moment, you guys, where I thought, okay, you messed up the painting. But then I was like, no, just keep going. Just be creative. And you guys, it totally turned out. I used the end of this paintbrush. I really wanted to use a toothpick, but I didn't even feel like going to the kitchen just to get one. So this actually worked out even better because the little strokes from the end of the paintbrush was a little bit broader, and I think a toothpick would have been too thin. So yeah. But anyway, you just work that in if you want to use this step, if you want to use this technique. Just work it in. There's no right or wrong way. Like I've said before, I can't keep stressing that enough, that when you're painting and you're being creative, just let your creativity flow freely. Okay, so that is what I'm doing here. And when I'm done, I'm going to then add my Mod Podge, and you can use any kind of Mod Podge. You actually see me using what I have left, which is the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Now you don't have to use that. They have all kinds of Mod Podge, and any one of them will work. And I'm going to add some glitters, and I'm going to add my crushed glass. So you will see me do all of that in just a second. Now, just in case you guys are wondering, the glitters that I love to use are from the Recollections brand, which can be found at Michael's Craft Store. I'm using a fine silver and a fine gold glitter, as well as a iridescent glitter. And this is the Mod Podge, you guys, I was talking about. And if you pay close attention, you will notice that I'm adding Mod Podge. Well, guys, let me tell you, the Mod Podge that you see me adding right now is not enough at all. So you will see me later add a lot more Mod Podge before, well, even after I add my glass, because I'm going to add my glass onto this Mod Podge that I'm applying now. And when I'm done, I realize that it is not enough. So then I go back in with a lot more Mod Podge and mix it all up on the canvas and allow it to dry, and it's perfect. All right, you guys, so now I'm using Clear Glaze by Krylon, and my reasoning for doing this is because I noticed that the glass did not stick that much or as strongly as I would have liked it to the canvas. So I tried to use the Krylon Clear Glaze. It did it. It just left a little sheen on the canvas, which was fine, but I needed the glass to stick. So I went back in with Mod Podge, and as you can see, I kind of poured little splotches here and there, and I just made sure to dab. Keyword is dab. I dabbed the canvas in the center where I wanted the glass to stick, and once it dried, the glass stuck without any issues. So you see, it is so easy and cost efficient to create beautiful wall decor for your home, office, or as a gift to a friend. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to go ahead and first give me a like, thumbs up the video, and also remember to share this video with someone today. family members, friends, across your social media. Just share, 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 share. Also, if you've not subscribed to the channel, be sure to go ahead right now and click that subscribe button and join us here at LSWatkins DIY. Our family is positive, creative, and we have a variety of things going on this channel. So I am sure there is something here that you would enjoy. Until next time, you guys, be blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.